Hello everyone, welcome on back to Court Farms. Of course, filling up the dog food dish first things first. Let's go and look at the grass field and make sure it's ready. It should be by now, I'd imagine. Saw this out of the corner of my eye running here. Bright red tanker. I'll take that. $1,000, $1,000. Yeah, looks to be ready. To get the mowers set up. The Zeters should be in the shed because I filled up all the foods and water and everything. The contracts are pretty bare for the most part. There's like 3 baling missions. There is one fertilizing one, and it is quite a distance away, but it's a fairly small field. It's 140, $1,700, and 140 is up here. We'd have to take a long way to get there, that's for certain. Go up here, go around that way. But we will be putting all this into silage. So my plan is the pit right next to the cow barn. I guess actually both are right next to the cow barn. The one right next to the workshop. That one will be going bean field first. Well, this is a little bit much farther uphill, maybe. Oh, it seems to be fine now. Since that one was literally right across the road from the cows, to be nice, easy to fill them up. Then any excess would go to the other one, which is kind of where I store the trailer at for the wheat. And I'm assuming though that one will have less in it. That one may get sold then. In fact, what I could do, that contract is, it's not a lot of money, but it would be enough to buy a couple cows for us. Since we just recently did mowing, like 2 videos ago, I think, 2 episodes ago, let's go ahead and do that contract, which I know we just did fertilizing missions, but it's fairly short and we get to see the map. Pretty sure a worker can do mowing, right? Yeah. So let's grab this. Let's probably go and grab the contract before it gets too far. I'll accept that. Yeah, all these are baling missions. So we do have some fertilizer now, so we can use our own spreader. You'll probably take like one swipe from what the size of the field look like. Let's see, what would be the fastest route? Fastest route would be up here. Because this one would take us all the way down here. And this would take us all the way up here. Let's go to down here and up. It's probably about the same. We have been up that direction now since that's where we did all the other missions just the last video. This is the fastest tractor, so it makes sense to bring it on the contract. I know there is a mod, it's like Contract Plus, I think it is. There's a couple contract mods that would add more things with contracts. I might look to there's a little field back there it looked like too, a grass field. I think was it is here. Yeah. I guess we could take either path really, but we just follow this road. Oh, those rocks. Up and around. It'll actually take us right next to our grass field. We could have probably drove across somebody's field and made it to this track pretty quick, actually. Yeah, it goes to the dirt here. And there's our grass fields right up there. These were a couple fields I actually were on the list to possibly buy. Well, this one would be first. Or I'd get these just so I can go down here. Actually, I'm not sure if I can get to that field here, though. I guess the path is kind of here, though. Probably be fine. The entrance is down here, actually. I don't think you can really remove the hedges at all. Whoops. Kind of cool, like, you see this track on the map and you're thinking this must be like a major highway, and here we are on the road. This is the road. And it's up this way. Pretty sure there's a pretty big castle on this map somewhere. I think I saw it somewhere, but somebody's video, I'm sure. Hopefully we can have a worker bring this back. And then I can get on mowing. So a sell point here, it looks like, too. Well, there's probably another one there as well. So it should just be right here. Yep. Dang, you'll be able to complete it in one lap through here. Have we actually completed it? Because I haven't seen any updates on this thing. Oh, we did. We did complete it already. Curious if we can actually... This'll work. So, great job. Go to see if we can make it go out here, out front. Target is unreachable. Can I just set them out in this grass field? What appears out in the grass field worked. We can go back to mowing then. Nice little small tour of some of the map. So far, like I've said a million times by now, it's been a beautiful map. Definitely, if you can play it, I would recommend playing it. Not sure if it's out on consoles yet. I think he was talking about working on it now after PC release. Takes time to do all those things, I'm sure. So I think there's certain optimizations you have to make for Giants to accept it on consoles. I mean, this file's almost a gig on PC, so I'm sure there's some things that need to be changed and whatnot. I don't think any, was it custom scripts and stuff can't be on there. Kind of worried where the worker is right now. They have yet to come back. I'd imagine they're somewhere, though. Probably in a river, but they're somewhere. Just not where we want them to be. Oh, they're coming. I think I switched to him at the worst possible time. Switched to him and immediately decides to try and go into the river. Immediately. No better timing. Looks like the yield is actually a little bit better. We did fertilize it, so it probably would help. At the same time, the pH would be worse. But I'm sure nitrogen must have been bad enough that it just, you know, makes a difference now that it's actually somewhat decently fertilized. Probably far from perfect.
Storyline like an open door. In every way I could have seen it going there. Will it end this way? I framed the night like it's hopeless love. Realized we couldn't have it all, but now will it end this way? Or dream?
Well, we are about one strip from the mowing being done. We'll have to get this windrowed. I am considering getting that big windrower that we did last time again. Costs a little bit more, but it would make the amount of strips a lot less, which should knock down the time, I think, for how long it'll take. Now, this is the pit I'm planning on filling up first. I think this one in here is bigger, though. Yeah, I would probably say that's bigger. Let's go ahead. Soil compactor. Oh, silage compactor. Silage would be compacted faster. For $6,000, that's nice. But I feel like that's a luxury, not a need. So windrower would be nice to do something different as well, though. Though there's some big windrowers in here. 19 meters. That is kind of tempting. That would be huge. Take like no time to do it. I suppose we can try it once. This is much faster, so we'll use this. Plus to make sure that we can pull it nicely. I'm sure, I think it only said 150 horsepower, but this is still more than the Zeter. And it'll be faster getting to the store. Kind of like the main tractor, really, so far in the farm. Must be kind of down right now for campers. Not too many people out in April time. Ooh, that is a big windrower. How are we going to get that to fit out of the parking lot? Didn't really think about that. If we can't get it out, we could probably go that way. Oh. That worked. Now we just gotta take this wide turn. This won't be too bad, though. We'll go off to the races. That car honk at me? It's just turning. Jeez. Well, the second challenge after the store is making it into the field. Only option would be to go through this field down here and hope we have enough room. Certainly would not fit through that gate. There's things a lot shorter that hardly fit through that. Oh, we just destroyed a little bit of crop. This thing should be massive, though. Wasn't the one we used last time? How big was that? It was 9 meters. This is about double? Yeah, about double. I think the goal would be to get more cows. That way we can make it through more hay quicker. Plus, I mean, you get more milk and slurry, and there's a tree. Feel sorry for the person who's going to have to pick this grass up. Windrows are going to be all over the place. That should just be the first round here where we have all these trees and stuff on the outer edge. Well, that was a nice and quick on that. And fairly few windrows. Probably a lot neater than the going twice for each swath as well. Probably won't have as much left behind because there was quite a bit left behind from not being quite far enough over when I was doing it. Go back to the store for probably this. That's 3.5. This is 2. Yeah, do I even need to ask? We're renting that one. And that is a huge price difference. $1,000. That's a good amount. Good amount of money right now. I was going to look at how much herbicide we had. It should be tanker 1,500 liters. That means we used 500 on that field, and we figure about 3 times the size, right? On that one. It would be close to being enough. Well, I'm assuming this will have to go through a bigger gate as well. This is fairly long. We didn't really ruin too much from that. A very small portion, really. It's not filling up as fast as I thought it could possibly. Get just about one straight through per tank, it looks like. And we go back. Ah, that filled up pretty fast, really. Probably over 10 loads total. Wait, what's the... Just saw that. They're all red, so they kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Although I'm sure I'm missing some somewhere. We can pick up some of the mud, so maybe we should think about doing it at least there. Probably the area where it can be a pain the most. We can let it go fairly high up. The fun part is we're going to have to compact all of this, which just means driving back and forth lots and lots of times. I'm back for the next load. I'll time lapse this for probably most of this field. I'm sure this will take a decent amount of time to do all of this. Lots of trips back and forth. Hopefully we don't get stuck. I'll try to go around the really bad part at least to help minimize that possibility. Well, this has certainly taken quite a few more loads than I expected. I'm not even halfway done. That silage pit is getting pretty close to being full. I'm sure we can, fit a couple more 1,000 liters in there. But this one's full again. I'm sure we could got 5 more trips, then we'd probably have about 4 more after that. We're definitely going to end up putting some into the other silage bit. I'm not sure how much we have in this one, to be completely honest. I'm sure I'll be compacting it off camera because that'll take a while. And it's just driving up and down on it. I haven't looked at how much is in there. Ooh. Usually if you go just enough on that hill, it seems to let you through, but certainly is plenty full though. I'll just put this one down that center. I think this will be the last load probably going in here. Might be able to fit in one more, but we take one more and fill it into the sides. Yeah, this is 138,000 liters of grass. That is quite a bit in there. I think we'll be going into the other silage pit. We won't need any silage for quite some time. That is for certain. We could easily take one of the pit and sell the entire thing. Oh. Sell the whole thing and we really wouldn't even miss it. That would take a lot of loads though. Trailer's on 15,000 liters. Why not? Might be 20,000. Don't quite remember, but it's not super huge. Ooh, we're gonna make it to the end of this one. Nope. I think if I took one, I could probably get all those pretty, probably in one shot, I think. Try and think how easy it would be to try to remove mud. I think we need a bucket to remove it, though. I don't think a silage fork would work. I would doubt it, at least. Or is it considered a manure fork? It might be considered that. Well, I think I'll probably do a fairly big jump cut. We'll just finish out the remaining bits. Because I am literally just going to go back and forth for quite some time, probably, I'd imagine. Not, oh, we're probably over half done now. I think it'll look like it's halfway done once these little bits are taken care of. Didn't really look like that before though. Looked like half the field was just still there. Yeah. There's 4 strips, and I think one's fairly small. I think. It's not as big of a mound as these are. Yeah, it still looks plenty big though. Well, if we can take this whole one, it would take about 3 more trips. Well, no, 4 more trips. Since we'd have to take up the last little bit that'll be left right at the end of each of them. Yeah, well, it's full. Yeah, probably about 4 more trips. Well, this is the last bit. This should be a partial. which is good because I don't know where it would go. It's gonna be tough to find a place for it now. It's getting pretty full in both of them. I haven't checked how much was in the one we just started filling, but it's pretty full. I think I can get 5,000 liters in there, but it's pretty tight. We will definitely probably have a little bit sticking out on the ends. Well, let's get this last little bit put in. Ooh. Where was it? Up somewhere up here. I slid into the crop a little bit. I don't remember if that was when that was, but yeah, you'll be able to see it's pretty tight. Kind of wish that manure heap there was a silage pit instead. So you can see this one here, it is plumb full. 146,000 liters. It'll likely be sticking out, I'm guessing, from what it looks like. And this one right now is just 106,000. It'll be 110,000 once this is put in there. Well, 111,000. So what, 250,000 liters of silage we'll have? Let's put it over here. I think our best shot's over here. That's the lowest portion of the mound. Ready to go. Can return this. Well, I think that'll be where I'll end it. I'll go ahead and compact this off camera. I'm actually 35%. But I suppose I did just drive over it with the forage wagon. Yeah, maybe I'll have to try put the trailer on and go up and down. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Yeah, I'll talk to everyone in the next video. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.